Hey everybody, we have another fun experiment to try tonight. I've had these little like taco bowl dishes kicking around in my cabinet for years now. And something caught my eye about it the other day and I said, you know what, I wonder if that would make a neat dirty pour. So we're gonna give it a try. I have pre-mixed paint and Floetrol in each of these bottles here. I also, and I've got this kind of already started pouring here. I also want to try and get some with some silicone mixed in, but I don't want to mix the silicone straight into the bottle, so I'm gonna mix up a couple small cups here of just a little bit of each color, and we're gonna put a couple drops of silicone in each, just to see what we get for cell growth. And we'll just throw some of that in there, and we'll do our greens. We're not going to do anything with the white though, we're just going to leave that be. And that looks good. I love these bottles, by the way. They're actually salon bottles. They're used for mixing hair dye. And it's great because they've got the ounce markings on them. And right now I use like a 50-50-ish mix of Floetrol and just craft acrylic paint from the craft store that usually comes in the 2-ounce bottles. So if you pour the entire bottle of craft paint in here and then fill it up the rest of the way with Floetrol and maybe top it off with a little water, it works out great. So just a cool hack that I found that makes life a lot easier when we're mixing up a dirty pour cup. So I've got silicone in here. I'm going to put a drop or two in each of my colors. All right. And I'm going to take and stir it up just a smidge, not much, just to break it up a little bit. And I know my colors are mixing a little bit, but you know, they're gonna mix in a pour cup anyway, so. Alright, that looks good. So from here, I'm gonna just keep pouring a little bit more, a little bit more. I wanna get this a little bit more full because I'm not gonna be able to effectively flood the canvas because it's obviously gonna start leaking out the sides as soon as I flip this over. So I wanna make sure I have plenty of paint in here. And I'm going to use a, oh, what am I going to call it? I don't know. I'll show you what it is. I've got something else on it right now that I made earlier, which, by the way, so pretty. So yeah, this is got PVC, 90-degree elbows. It's a 2-foot square. I've covered it in plastic. And it just helps, especially with bigger pours, it helps keep stuff contained. So yeah, here's a pretty pour I did earlier. And this is actually another cool one. It's actually a vinyl record. And not ironically, but handily, these little margarita glasses from the dollar store, the little stem at the bottom that usually clicks into the plastic base just happens to fit in the hole of a record. So I want to actually be able to use that hole. I'm probably going to turn this one into a clock once it's all set and resined. So I want to keep that hole intact, hence why I've got this handy dandy here. But it also helps act as a turntable. So it's just sitting on a pizza plate. So anyway, that's what we've got going on over here. So once I get the rest of this pour cup set up, I'm going to steal this out from underneath here, and we're gonna move our canvas on top of that and start pouring so we can catch and contain our runoff. So first things first, let's finish our pour here. All right, so I've got kind of a pattern going, and I'm just gonna keep rolling with that. If I can remember where I left off with it though. Alright, there we go. That's what I want to do. Nope, that's not. This is it. Okay. So light blues. Just gonna kind of alternate colors and alternate locations here. And we're gonna go green in here, and then here, and here. So that's those. Now I'm going to take my blues. Which blues am I working with now? I want my dark blue and my metallic blue next. So this is next. You go in the green. You go here. And you go here. And then you go here. You go here. And you go here. Come on, I should put a little bit more in this one. Oh, it's all right. Well lived. And then this guy here, we're gonna pour right in the center. Okay. So that is those. Let me get these out of the way now. Move this. Clean off my paints. All right. Put a cap on my silicone so I don't spill that. That would be bad. All right. I'm gonna make room for that bigger painting to come over here and free up that. All right. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Okay. I'm coming. Get this over here. Okay. And let's get this over here now. So, just so it's not sitting directly on the this is freezer paper. I'm gonna put some cookie sheets down just to keep it elevated off and let the drips fall along the edges here. So let's do that. Give it some room. Get that going there. Okay, perfect. So, moment of truth, people. Let's count it down. And let's get this on here. Flip it over. And 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. All right. So, not quite as symmetrical as I was anticipating, but I guess you're gonna get that when you can't quite flip it just right. But it's all right. That looks pretty. We'll put that over there. And I'm questioning whether I even have enough paint now, or should I have put more in there? That's all right. Maybe it's a good opportunity for some negative space. Ha ha ha. So I got my handy dandy white paint and Floetrol. I usually mix this a little bit thinner for my flood, just to keep it easy to flow. So I don't do a lot of negative space stuff, but I think this may be a good opportunity because I don't think I've got enough volume in this. And that's okay. So, experiments. Happy accidents. I think it's still going to look really cool when we're all said and done. So I'm just going to lay down a really good layer. Get my fingers in here, spread that around. Doing quite a bit of finger painting tonight, which is rare for me. I'm normally a little bit OCD about keeping my hands clean. I don't know if you watch some of my other videos. I'm a little bit uptight about wearing gloves and keeping baby wipes. Oh, baby wipes right here. Always gonna be there. No doubt about that. But I usually wear gloves. For some reason tonight I'm just kind of going with the flow and getting messy. You know what? Why not? Why not? You only live once. And it's acrylic and it washes off. Easy. So let's just keep going here. Paint around here. I don't know if we're going to keep any of those details. No, but why the hell? Plug that. And just lay it on nice and thick. So I think I'm going to do like a diagonal tilt. Do like a back and forth this way and try and keep these corners clean. We'll see what happens. You know. We'll wing it. Some paintings I try and plan ahead of time and be a little bit more particular about. Other ones is just kind of an experiment. Total and complete experiment, and we just wing it and we see what happens. And you know what? Some of the best paintings come when you just let go and you have fun and you see what happens. So, works for me, I'm gonna keep doing it. I know some people have other opinions on the matter, but to each their own. That's the beauty of life, is everybody is entitled to their own opinions. So, I'm going to keep my fingers getting a little. Try and lay this a little thicker. I really want to flood that. Start getting right up against that paint and start moving around a little bit. Oh man, the white's almost out. It's all right. I'll have enough. Oh yeah, we'll have enough. Okay. So. Do a little bit more spreading around, getting things even, getting good coverage, covering some of those bubbles, some of those bald spots. Sorry if my elbow's in your way, I just realized that. Okay. We're just kind of nudging that white paint into the edges of the color. That way it can kind of take its own path without smudging it around too much. Which is kind of the exact opposite of what I did earlier, which was entirely swipe, not really a swipe. But I think it came out awesome. So, who's to say we can't play around with multiple techniques and styles and... Alright, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. I know it's probably tough for you guys to see what's still bald and needing white. Oh, almost done. There we go. That's the last of that. Okay. Okay, so let's do some diagonal tilts here. I'm gonna turn this so it's a little bit easier for me to work. I'm gonna try going this way first. I'm gonna do some this way. It's not stretching out much. I'm interested in that. I might have to go back and forth a couple times. So, note to self for next time, definitely need a lot more paint. You gotta try and actually fill the container there. I was thinking it would go a lot further than it did. That's okay. We're getting there. Do a little bit of stretching left and right. Let's shift some back this way. Alright, I'm going to scoop some of my leftovers here. That's kind of fun. Alright, now let's see what we got here. I want to get a little bit more color over in this area there. Do a little bit of blend in there. So let's tilt some more. And tilt some more. I gotta be cool on that pie plate. Or pie plate, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Cookie tin. Alright. We are totally going to use this here. Whoa. We're getting there. I got a lot of paint in here I want to reuse too. So, this is going to be a little tricky, but we'll figure it out. We'll do some juggling. Okay, so let's do this here. Goodness, whew. let's do a bit of a juggling act with messy containers. Try and find my middle point. Oh, get that corner wet. I want that white. There we go. Okay. So let's see what happens when we do some of this. Ooh, that looks cool. Some of that going over here. Oh yeah, this is cool. Some of the best paintings come from happy accidents. Okay. Okay, that looks cool. That looks cool. Or at least I think so, and that's all that matters. Alright, I've got quite a bit of paint here. Yeah. So, wow, my hands are messy. And I want to try and keep these corners. Do you need some medicine? I don't think you need medicine. You're good. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands to try and keep that uncontaminated on the white edges. But I do want to do a little bit of tilting left and right now to kind of blend, not left and right, corner to corner, just to blend it in a little bit more. That is one of the nice things about wearing gloves, though, is for transitions like this when we're trying to move stuff around and keep it clean. Okay. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Mommy is making a mess, buddy. I know. It's fun, though. All right. Do a little back and forth. Try and just get those edges to incorporate a little bit. Not too much, because they look kind of neat on their own. We'll try and get this front left to just start to run off the edge there. Okay. A little bit of left and right. All right, we're getting there. I think it's neat. Clean up the edges. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna let that do a little bit of shifting. Back the other way. And I'm going to clean up the cookie sheet so I can get that back underneath it to dry on. Oh boy, Nico's coming in. He's coming in hot. You gotta be careful. It's messy, Nico. It's very messy. Yeah, you push the chair back over, but be careful. It's messy. You wanna say hi? All right, can you say hi?
Hi.
Say mwah.
Mwah.
You're adorable. Okay, so Mama's gonna put this over here. And I think this is done shifting. Oh, I got one more to wash. Making a mess? Yeah. Did Mama make a mess? What color is that, Nico?
Brown.
It's not brown. What's your favorite color?
Brown.
Is it blue?
Not blue.
It's blue. You goofball. You know your colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's blue. Oh, don't touch. No, touch it. Don't touch it. Oh, don't touch it. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. You're going to be messy. Oh no.
That's blue.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take. Oh no! Don't touch.
No, take it.
No touching. All right. I'm gonna take some freezer paper here. Tail into my freezer paper. Yes. Okay. Good stuff, by the way. Reynolds Kitchen plastic coated freezer paper. That's what my kitchen island is covered in right now, which protects it from me and all of my mess that I love to make. So I'm going to just lay this out here and lay my cookie sheets on top of that. And then move my painting. So, all right, let's get this over here in a safe place. Ooh. And then I'll try and give you a cruise through the details here. Nico, can you say hi?
Hi.
How old are you? Huh? Can you tell them how old you are? You say, I'm 2.
2.
Yeah, I'm 2. And my favorite color is blue. Huh? Your mama's favorite painting buddy? Alrighty. So, I'm gonna do a little touch up on my kitchen stove with my baby wipes. Because I've got paint on my glass top. And it's not gonna be. Okay, thank God for easy clean acrylic paints and baby wipes. So, let's give you a good cruise on through what we got going on here. A lot of really nifty details. I'm pretty happy with that. Got a nice crisp edge between the negative space and the. Oh, I gotta touch that up. Ooh, really want to keep this as crisp white as I can. Oh, same here. Get rid of that. No. Okay. That's good. So, a lot of cool details. Some of those drops from up high ended up being really a neat splatter effect. So, yay for happy experiments. Overall, I'd chalk it up as a win. So, thanks for joining us. Have a great night, everybody. Say bye-bye, Nico. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.